Welcome back to the next part of the Weekend Diff Challenge 49. So in this particular part, we'll be seeing Messy Bank CSV Cleaner. So there's a transaction.csv file which is messy right now. So you can see it is, the dates format is not proper, and there is some mismatch, unwanted spaces and all. It is very messy. So we have to fix that. How do we do that? Is basically the CLI application what we built should read the dynamically sized CSV file and then skip the corrupted rows without crashing the program. If any row is corrupted, then it should skip it and go forward without crashing the program. And then cleans and normalizes the string. Example, trims it, removes the white spaces and all, and then converts the currency into a float 64, and then that's all. So let me start. Let's go to the code. So first thing is basically we are creating a struct as in a structure that is date, description, category, and amount. This will be the structure of what the JSON would be in. First is a date, description, category, and amount. So then we have a pipeline. So it basically starts, for the final report, it says total rows, cleaned rows, skipped rows, total income, and total expense, whatever has happened. So then we have the helper function. So basically first one is parse amount. So you have to convert from string to float 64, and then you have to trim all the raw spaces, replace all the dollar symbol with empty, that is remove all the dollar symbol and remove all commas, and then convert it into float 64. Done. Next, we have to convert the month, date, year format to standard year, month, and date format. We'll be converting that. So we'll be if there's any error, then we return the error. If not, the format is in whatever the year, month, and date is there. Then we have the main pipeline. So we say starting data pipeline, and then we open the CSV file. If we're not able to open it, then we say couldn't open the file. And then we have to guarantee file closes when main exits. So basically when we are out of this main function, the file should close automatically. And then we have to read all the files. So it says new reader. So each and every row is read now. And then if there's any error in reading, then we say error reading CSV file. And then so then we have to exclude the header row. So whatever the total rows is there, that is all the rows minus the header row. So because header has all the information about the entire this thing. So skip header. So we start from 1 and go to each and every row. So now we have to enforce each only 4 columns for every row. So the only 4 columns should be there for every row. If not, then we can skip the row. Then we add one skip to that particular, this thing. Whatever the skip variable is there, we'll add that. We will increment it by 1. Now, after that, we have to clean and standardize text field. So basically, we are trimming all the spaces from the description and this thing called a category, I guess. Yeah, description and category, right? Yeah, category. So removing all the empty spaces, and then we have to handle the spaces properly. So again, in this amount we are handling the spaces, whatever the blank space is there, we are handling that. So then again, if there is any error, then we skip it directly, and then we say invalid amount format, and then we increment the skip variable by 1. And then we have to parse the date again. So the date should be handled properly with whatever this thing is there, parse date function. We created the parse date function, so it should be called and it should be handled properly, the date. And then again, if not, then we skip it as usual, and then we clean this thing. So then we update whatever the transaction was there, the that is the structure of the transaction, using the new date, new description, new category, and new amount. And then then finally, if the clean amount is greater than equal to 0, then we say total income. So it is case of passed, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.